Kia ora. Well, over the weekend, many parts of the North Island saw the first of the rain they've seen for many days, in fact, for many weeks. The cloud, though, you can see across those northern parts of New Zealand. There's that same system lingering with us as we head through the rest of Monday, set to bring more wet weather through Northland, Auckland, and even down in towards the likes of the Bay of Plenty as well. You can see on these charts, as we head through the rest of the day today and in towards the night time, that low pressure slides across those northern parts, keeping a fair bit more cloud through there. An area of higher pressure just ridges enough across those more southern parts of the North Island and the top of the south, and keeps this next front at bay as we head through the night time, and it gives some dry weather down across the South Island. Through the night, you can see we still keep hold of those showers across the top of the North Island. Some wetter weather there to start the day for Tuesday. And this front is edging closer, particularly down towards Fiordland and Southland as we head in towards the early hours of the morning. But the wettest weather is likely to be up in those northern areas, places like the Coromandel, Great Barrier Island, and even in towards the Bay of Plenty as we head through the rest of Monday and in towards that very first part of Tuesday morning as well. There are some severe weather watches for that heavy rainfall for those areas as we go through. The rain perhaps reaching those warning criteria as we go through the rest of today to about midnight for the Coromandel and Great Barrier Island, and to about 9 AM in towards the Bay of Plenty. So some wetter weather still to come and to start the day for Tuesday. So you can see on the charts for Tuesday, there's that low pressure running across the top of the country. Another area brings some heavier rainfall perhaps towards parts of Northland, but things are going to be improving through the North Island as we head through the daytime. For the South Island, the best of the weather, particularly places like Nelson and Marlborough and down through Canterbury, will be during the first part of the day, but things turning cloudier with some showers developing as we head through towards the afternoon. Let's take a look at the North Island. You can see we start off with a fair amount of cloud across the island, and we have got that risk of a heavier rainfall still in towards parts of the Bay of Plenty to about 9 AM. As we go in towards the afternoon, we'll start finding the showers clearing away from places like Waitomo and Waikato. An improving story, some fine weather returning there, just taking that rain in the far north a little bit longer to clear away, but you can see things are improving for most of us. During the end of the day, through that afternoon, evening time, we could find some showers springing up back in towards those southern parts of Hawke's Bay. Perhaps one or two heavy, perhaps even thundering ones, not out of the question, but I think some sharper showers not out of the question for places like Napier. But down towards the south, places like Wellington, I think any early showers will clear away, and we are left with generally a drier and brighter looking afternoon. Just a touch more clouds still lingering with us through in towards the evening, but on the whole, for the North Island, an improving story. In terms of our temperatures, well, there's nothing to write home about really. These are fairly standard for the time of year. We are going to find perhaps a degree or so warmer than normal for the likes of, say, Napier and up in towards Gisborne. 26 is there, but for many of us, it's what we'd expect for this time of February. As we go down towards the South Island, places like Nelson, Marlborough and Canterbury, a dry, fine-looking start. You can see, though, we have got that showery weather down the far southern parts of the country just to start the day. As we head in towards the afternoon, we'll find more cloud pushing up through Canterbury, and we are going to be watching out for some showers developing. Now, they are showers, they're not for everyone. We might find them more likely to be up in towards the Canterbury High Country, up in towards the ranges. Still one or two sharper ones, definitely not out of the question through some of those higher parts of Canterbury, perhaps even up in towards parts of Marlborough as well. But you can see as we head towards the end of the day, we'll find that fine weather returning down that western coast. Plenty of clear sky, a fine end to the day there, and plenty of dry weather. And for the likes of, say, Nelson and probably Blenheim as well, we'll find a lot of the cloudier weather and the showery weather just the other side of the hills in towards places like Kaikoura. In terms of our temperatures on the South Island, again, nothing unusual for the time of year. Temperatures are around about 19 to about 23 degrees Celsius, pretty much the order of the day for many of us. Now on in towards the next few days, well, for Wednesday, things are settling down. We'll still keep hold of that low pressure close by, and we'll give a bit more in the way of cloud around those eastern coasts, but you can see there's plenty of clear sky down that western side of the country, and I think we are going to find the weather does settle down a little bit more as we head in towards Thursday and Friday. And that's it from me. This is on metservice.com.